Right, good morning and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan, the channel that shares your Thai girlfriend stories. Now today we have a story from a guy called Alan, who's a 60-year-old Brit that's retired in Pattaya. Now he wants to share his story about the power of the Thai girlfriend monthly salary and wants to share a different viewpoint with his story with a loss of £10,000 put him into this monthly sponsorship situation. So without further ado, let's jump straight in to today's Thailand story. Hi Dan, my name is Alan. I am a 60-plus-year-old Brit retired in Pattaya. I thought I would share a different viewpoint to you on the payment of monthly allowances. My story starts just under 25 years ago when I divorced in London. Determined to ensure that my ex-wife and kids had the same income as when we were together. At the age of 38, I left my heavily taxed financial services job in London for one where I earned double the take-home pay in low-tax Hong Kong. Now, a couple of months after moving to Hong Kong, I started dating a 23-year-old Thai girl who worked at the Thai embassy in Hong Kong. 3 months into our relationship, despite taking birth control pills, she fell pregnant. So, we got married in Hong Kong. No sin sod, no money for her family. Her family were not poor and never asked for money. My new pregnant wife quit work, and as I had with my first marriage in London, I opened a joint bank account in Hong Kong, so both I and my Thai wife had debit and cash cards. I continued as I did for the next 12 years till my kids from the first marriage were adults, to send half my income back to the ex-wife in the UK, and signed over my interest in the matrimonial home in the UK to her. My new wife quit her Thai embassy job and I was the sole earner for 2 households. I got a promotion at work and was raking in the money. Within 1 year in Hong Kong, I had paid off all my UK debts and had about £10,000 surplus cash sitting in the joint account in Hong Kong. So, I would travel back to London on business every 2 months or so and spend 2 weekends either side of business with my kids in the UK. After returning from one of these trips, in Hong Kong airport, I went to draw out some cash from my Hong Kong bank joint account, which had the equivalent of £10,000 in it a week earlier when I left Hong Kong. So I checked the account and the account was nearly empty. I went absolutely ballistic. Where is the money from the joint account? I asked my Thai wife. All I got back was, it is my money as well.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
I still don't even know until this day how she spent the £10,000 in 1 week. So, I closed the joint account, opened 2 separate bank accounts and put her on a monthly salary. This, at the time, probably saved our marriage, and this arrangement lasted 12 years. After 5 years in Hong Kong, I had made enough money that I really didn't need to work anymore. But at 44, I was too young to retire. So I moved to Bangkok and started my own business. Now, living in Thailand, I met many of my wife's family friends, all wealthy Thais. Just about every single male Thai I knew of my age had a wife and a mistress, a mia noi. The mia nois were mainly poor girls from Isan working in jobs like singers or dancers in Thai nightclubs or office workers in the boyfriend's companies. All of these mia nois had apartments rented for them, cars bought, and were provided with a monthly allowance from their Thai boyfriend. Now, this is where the tradition of a monthly salary comes from. It was not invented by Isan girls to rip off foreigners. Divorce law has now changed, but in those days the only grounds for divorce regarding a mia noi in Thailand was if the husband kept his mia noi at a higher level. For example, a better house, car and higher allowance than he provided to his wife. Adultery was not a ground for divorce. Now, there is a moral coming at the end, Dan, as eventually I also acquired a mistress, a mia noi, a 21-year-old Isan beauty when I was 49 years old. Yes, I paid for an apartment, car and monthly allowance, so now I was supporting 3 women and families. The ex-wife in London, wife 2 in Bangkok, and a mistress in Pattaya.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
Stupid as stupid does, Mrs. Blue.
I guess.
Anyway, you maybe have guessed, eventually the kids grew up and I fell in love with the mistress. I divorced the second wife, giving her the 4 houses and 2 cars we owned in a clean break divorce agreement. I closed my business down, retired and moved to Pattaya, where I had lived with the mia noi now for 13 years. We are still very happy, and yes, she is still on a monthly salary. So next time you see an old phalang with a big smile on his face on a Pattaya golf course or sitting in a bar in Soi 6, where I am typing this email on my phone right now, wave, because it could be me. Regards, Alan. Right, I need a coffee after that, guys. So what do you think about this story by Alan? He got £10,000 almost stolen off him. And then, in order to sort it out so stuff like that didn't happen again, he closed the joint bank account and then put her on a salary. And then in the end, after all of that, he ends up falling for his mistress, a 21-year-old girl, and ends up staying with her for 13 years. And she has always been on a monthly salary. But at the end of the day, Alan sounds happy and it's his money and he can do what he wants with it. As long as he's not getting scammed and he's not being stupid, then it's up to him what he does. So what do you guys really think about paying a woman a monthly salary in order for her to be happy, to stay with you and live happily ever after? What do you guys think about it? For me personally, I find it kind of strange, because if I was to take that money away, does that mean that that woman leaves me, finds another foreigner, disappears? Because for me, that's not love. And I don't know, maybe when I get older, I won't care about such things. But right now, I couldn't think of anything worse than living with someone that doesn't love me and is only with me because I'm paying them a salary to stay. But that's just my point of view. And like I said, maybe when I get older, that point of view might change. And there are a lot of guys here in Thailand, a hell of a lot, that are paying a monthly salary to the woman that they are with. And yeah, they've been with them for years. And at the end of the day, think about it, guys. If a poor Thai woman who can only earn 350, 400 baht a day, that may be lazy as well, if they get given an opportunity from a guy who's willing to pay them, let's say, for example, 20,000 or 40,000 baht per month, where they can provide for their family, provide for their baby, their kids, or whatever they've got going on, and for their life to become more easy. If that guy is nice to them, doesn't hit them, he's not abusive, then yeah, they'll stay. And as long as they can have their own bit of freedom as well, in order to go out and about and meet friends, etc., then yeah, it could last many, many years. And that's just how I personally see it. Anyway, guys, it's Sunday. You're probably wondering why I've got a jacket on. It's literally 7:30 in the morning. We're entering the cool season, and I could feel it this morning. It's been raining all night. It's overcast today, and we're probably going to get more rain. But apart from that, guys, enjoy your Sunday wherever you are in the world. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.